Okay, kita sambung lagi how to worst tu. Sebelum ni kita nak try buat yang kita nak gabungkan anti Cleo dengan The Order, tapi tak lepas sebab kita kena level upkan kita punya speech dengan ni. Kalau tak, dia orang gaduh, dia orang tak nak kerja sama. So kita buat benda lain dulu sebelum kita kita buat yang nak gandingkan dia orang berdua tu. So kita buat yang ni dulu sebelum negotiation ya. Tapi kalau tengok kan yang ni, yang anti's choice tu just apa ni, macam sub additional punya optional. Kalau tak nak dia orang bantu pun tak apa. Tapi tak apa, kita nak tengok. Kita nak dia orang, kita nak tengok apa yang jadi kalau kita minta bantuan dia orang. Dua orang tu semua apa ni, tak nak pergi sama. Craft kepala dua orang. Okay. Sambung the main quest. Azar dengan Must Niles. Boleh fast travel lah, yang paling dekat sini. Wonder dah berapa jauh dah kita nak sampai nak ke habis. Aku rasa mesti dah separuh lah. Mungkin aku rasa dah lebih daripada separuh. Ni bila 60 ke 40% macam tu lah. Sebab kita nak level up kan, kita
Guns cocked and low. Just give the signal.
Shouting.
wow.
Shouting weapons activated, Commander.
Apa? Weapon apa? Oh, ini tak weapon. Aku lupa dah mana aku dapat weapon. RIP. A dookie. Elite. Okay, kita teruskan perjalanan dalam aku rasa aku akan ada apa ni? Interesting. Tak tahu aku ingat tak buat macam tu. Mana boleh masuk terus.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystander.
Oh my gosh.
Confirmed.
Okay. Agar kita masuk secara ganas. Sherry. Tak kisah sangat. Kita dah masuk ke kawasan musuh kan.
Not to question the gift, but I'd expect a lot more personnel around for a lab of this size. Where is everyone?
Tu.
Attention IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
Be more surprised if it was optional. At least that explains where everyone went.
Ada something wrong. Kita naik atas, kita check kawasan sekitar. Robot.
Shadow melding activated, Commander.
Kita sama naik sini dengan sana. The secret.
Currently performing the tasks of 6 subjects. Active job queue maximum exceeded.
As you know, he composed every single one. Long ago, the matriarch devised
Excluding additional input.
life for all protectorate subjects. From the tender delay in your latest meal down to
Jadi
Disturbance detected. Source uncertain.
I know apa lain. Try this one.
Security.
They won't see me coming.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hiding and... Uh-oh, Commander's almost dead.
Y'all need to give us some space.
Engaging camouflage.
Guys, yan tuloy na. Shit. Ada kapal kecil. Rasa boleh masuk. Wait a minute. Suspicious. Aku ada feeling something akan berlaku. Aku nak guna benda tu. Try guna ini roket. Try agak tak. Nak try semua weapon yang sesuai.
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Please direct all further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Aku rasa kita akan lawan boss lah. Yang Mamat yang cakap. This feels like a boss fight. Macam mana dia warna merah? Masuk situ. Oh, ada roket. Sheesh. Yang atas ni. Okay, kat atas ada apa?
I can't wait to get our hands on that modulator. To be able to actually manipulate a rift? I can't believe it.
Okay, memang kena ke bawah. Oh, sekejap. Naik ke ni. Oh, ada engineering. Ada orang asal.
Listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader, which I am, but as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors. But I cannot do it alone.
Okay.
The Sovereign's a downright dove compared to the Consul. This is gonna be bad for everyone.
I smell regicide. The Sovereign's certainly dead.
So dry those tears as I call upon you to stand tall with renewed zeal. Together, we will finish.
Steam. Aku tak rasa apa ni. Perlukan ammo. I have more than enough.
Great sovereign's work and purge Arcadia of those who seek to harm us. We shall clench our victory and step into the prosperous future our patriarch promised.
Weapon prime! Melding with shadows activated.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Coming! Not possible. No target to gun. Well gone. Dagger drawn.
Easy. Ini aku punya sniper. Sebab kat dalam ni aku akan tukar aku punya armor. Macam shit. Okay. Execute. TTD time relation. While crashing, it's crashing. Oh. What in combat and not attacking. Try. Lepas tu yang bawah ni try Big Bang. Ni aku tak ada ammo sangat. Oh, sorry. I'm a good guy. Macam kena di atas. Kita check yang kat sini.
Must be something here.
Sorry. Aku take risk. Hello.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into... Oh, you're not security. Then you must be responsible for all the commotion I heard just now.
And if I was?
For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I will forget I saw you as long as you extend me the same courtesy.
Until you tell me what you were doing first.
I was looking for proof, if you must know. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its current to him. Although, unless you have unusual license to be here, his odds of keeping head and body united diminish by the second.
Be more than happy to accelerate that timeline. I am quite handy with sharp instruments if you prefer it done quiet-like. Or I can just improvise. Always more fun that way.
You know what? A little friendly decapitation could cheer me up.
It's always worked for me.
Do I know you? Your voice sounds strikingly familiar.
I don't think... I mean, definitely not. You must be mistaken.
Well, your assistant seems spirited. But do not mistake me. I only want the appropriate measures to be taken in response to what appears to be a significant security breach.
This sounds more personal than a mere workplace disagreement.
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of. Naturally, Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
Leading means taking responsibility for failure as well as success.
This facility is not a place where mistakes are tolerated. Here, those who shoulder blame soon go headless. Coincidence is not causation, I know. But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me.
I can help.
I should have known you were here for the prototype. But for what ill-begotten purpose, I wonder?
You believe me have set scientific curiosity? Nah.
If that is true, then your goals and mine may be in closer alignment than I thought. Everything is turning base over apex today. Even though we have expanded our efforts beyond the modulator's use, Valancourt would still pay for such a theft. And I'll need it to reopen the rift in the closed-off wing. Couldn't possibly rely on an outsider to help me conduct an investigation, could I? No, that would be outrageous, unthinkable. Except, whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding Protectorate subject to gather proof and uncover its cause. Really, Valancourt is forcing my hand here. That is privileged information.
Then privilege me with it. I don't want to carry this right more than you do.
Some things I cannot divulge, even under pain of death. This is one of them. All I can say is that the prototype is just that. A proof of concept rendered in miniature. And do we have an accord? Or do you intend to make further errors in judgment by rejecting my help?
What kind of evidence are you hoping to find this restricted wing?
The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake, and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise.
I'm willing to
The
try.
prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
I have some questions. And once you investigate complete, you have
That is what we've agreed upon, is it not? I've already shared more with you than I ought have, but go ahead.
Do you hear the council announcement?
That's an ugly way to describe a legitimate transfer of power. And if you're trying to bait me into expressing an opinion of my superiors, I assure you I will not. A technicality. He's inferior in every way that matters.
Can you tell me about the Rift experiment?
The Interstitial Reconfiguration Center was created to continue researching into rifts, following a significant setback to our studies elsewhere.
Horizon Point. Your previous research station.
How do you know about that? That disaster and its link to the death of the Sovereign's family was not made public. No one outside of this facility is supposed to know of it. Regardless, even though Horizon Point's destruction did impede our progress for a time, we learned from it as well. We're now able to generate rifts safely within containment. Or we were. Due to the exacerbation of the greater rift recently, these lesser rifts became less stable, some breaking containment or spawning outside of it altogether. Henry has adopted the affectations of his father. In private, he is much more personable, though meddlesome too, always wanting to be involved in the experiments. He becomes most animated when we discuss how matter might be reconstituted from the rifts. What was lost somehow returned. You could say he has a vested interest.
What exactly was
His motivations are personal. All I am willing to say is that he is a man who loved his family very much and would move planets to see them again. He and the consul wore coats cut from the same stern cloth. Henry has never quite matched either of them, in terms of temperament or severity.
That's all. Alright then. Ooh. Ooh, lung sanitizer.
be expected to face these conditions. Better than bivouacking on Cloister. Now the toe's missing his testament.
Now the reef.
Isn't the answer. Shouting. Engaging camouflage.
Wah. Macam Easter egg ke benda. Asal ada macam mannequin banyak. Something is going on here. Okay, elevator. Probably kena guna atas. Nice. Loot. Untuk dijual. Okay. Macam dia orang observe something. The reef ni.
Something ain't right about that rift. Though, kind of makes you wonder what might be inside.
The rift anomaly modulator. Oh, they still my heart. To interact with the rifts will be to touch perfection.
Chill, Aiza, chill. E.
Quickly,
Whoa.
use the modulator to open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself of it. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
Easy.
A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I am perfectly accommodating to non-incompetence. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage?
Roberta Science Man.
I can't recall the last time I had such fun interrogating someone who still had all their fingernails. Well,
Ooh, you can
there will be
try.
time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Not if I deal with you
Does
first.
such bravado normally advance your agenda? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
Ooh, you'll see. Cakap besar.
I see an enemy.
Hostile spot. Hey now.
Shatter melding activated, Commander.
You thought, huh?
It shall be shed. Pants shall be stored. Hiding and
On your toe.
Tembus sih.
mayhem, murder, dismemberment.
That's all you can do. Show yourself. Oh, dia kat sini tadi. Hilang dia. Aha. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Oh, ni tak tadi. Sebab ada dua apa ni? Ada dua band je. Satu kat sini, satu kat depan. Yes. Ni untuk ammo punya ni. Velocity. Ada sama ni kot. Or not. Let's build. Easily.
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed. Broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the rift to an overwhelming degree, including the potential to restore this information, albeit imperfectly. I expect the Sovereign will be most pleased. I'm scheduled to meet with him later today to discuss my findings more in depth. Note to self, impress upon the Sovereign the risks of this research, lest he insist on attending the next demonstration. I surely cannot rely on Valancourt to do his actual job.
No. Atas. Dua orang je.
Her seemed especially perturbed. You know what Prudence always says. Frolic, prance, and shimmy to your heart's reasonable abandon? No, it's only for celebrating the downfall of our enemies. This temperament can hide in plain sight.
Enemy in evisceration range.
What is that? There's...
Oh, this one. Oh, don duduk sini tadi tak nampak lah dekat bawah tu tadi. I mean, secret. Oh, kasi boleh craft ammo tu.
Today. I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown. Will she recognize her father, I wonder? After all he has done to bring her back, will she gaze upon him with pride? Happiest of returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
This was the Sovereign's room? So much for his perfection.
Okay.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
Glad you disabled the auto mechanicals, Commander. Saved us some trouble.
Let's go.
You suppose there's been...
Let's kill Fred! Recharged and ready to make. What's up, Commander? Don't make me avenge you.
Sorry. Boleh ambil risiko. Aku tak guna pun like inhaler apa semua tu. Dari sini aku dah pergi belum? Oh belum. Sebab ada benda yang aku tak load lagi. Okay, sebelum tu oh, okay. Delete. Yep.
Little too clean for my taste. Makes you wonder what he's hiding.
Don't mind if I do. Dah tu lagi macam ni. Nak kena explore semua possibility. Oh, cakap tadi. Ya, mana apa-apa. Oh, test. Mystery component.
You have been my family's wise counselor for more years than I have drawn breath, Emery. But that does not grant you the right to challenge my will.
Why, I challenge nothing. I simply offer guidance where I may. I've neither the wish nor the strength to usurp your authority.
I know you have designs on my rift research. What I cannot understand is what you intend to do with it. What exactly are you plotting?
Suspicion is unbecoming, Henry. And restoring Arcadia to resplendence is my sole aim, as it should be yours. Yet you remain intent to use the rift for the most tenuous of means.
You forget yourself, Consul. Pray, I do not forget all the loyal service you have given me, or you might lose more than just your standing in my affections.
Okay. I got the stuff.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment, if he is not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration first.
I also have the keycard.
Matriarch's blessings on you. Let's not waste time then. I'll lead us to the restricted wing now. Once there, reopen the rift using the modulator, so we can begin searching for clues.
Go, go, go. Save it up.
There's the sorry excuse of interstitial reconfigurating matter that claimed my arm. Let's open the hood, shall we? Rifts reconstitute matter in an imprecise manner, but use your imagination to conjure the original scene. That could lead us to the evidence we need.
Ooh. Interesting. Let's see at the cost. Mystery component. Yep, done.
You've discovered something?
Ada lagi. Nak terlepas. Bukan. Ya.
You've discovered something?
Masa tu je.
You've discovered something? I knew it! I am absolved. And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. As Valancourt has many vile and unmentionable things, but a traitor? No. The man cannot defecate without humming a protectorate anthem. All the time I've spent trying to unsnarl Valancourt's mercurial behavior, it seems there was yet more I did not know about him. Did you uncover anything else?
Yes.
This go unnoticed during final checks. This is surely why the rift destabilized on us. I think I'm beginning to understand exactly what happened here. But if you have any additional points of data, please share them.
No, that's it.
I think I can formulate my own conclusion from here. Our dear head of security has much to answer for. We need to go and confront Valancourt, now.
You should stay here and let me handle this.
Absolutely not. I want to see that villain's face when his crime is finally exposed.
If you end up dead, Valancourt can tell you whatever story he wants about you.
The dead do make poor chroniclers. Very well. Much as I would like to be present for the hoisting of Valancourt's petard, there's sense in what you say. Valancourt is unlikely to provide conversation before slipping you a bullet, so I recommend slipping him one first. Be ready to fight and give him no quarter. When it's done, return to me. Erstwhile, I will be doing my ample best not to chew through my nail beds.
You got it. Don't you worry. Dia orang dah prepare vendor apa semua untuk boss fight. I don't need it. Yes, craft ammo. Oh ini frost grenade. Yep. Let's do this. Oh, tu ada kapal ni. Ada kapal dia pula.
I see an unfriendly soldier. Lock this stop.
Guards, seated as intruder with extreme prejudice.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Holy moly.
The idea is to kill them. Soften them up.
Back in my sight. Opting for better
Apa-apa.
No target.
Rasa Brandon itu dah mati dah.
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Haul gila. Dan jadi asap terus. Ada lagi tak residue kat sini? Oh, situ. Oh, tak ada. Kita dulu ke doktor tu dulu. Done.
I heard fighting. Well, what happened? Did he beg forgiveness? Did he grovel?
I don't have a polite word to describe this. Unless I on that
Thus
man.
always to traitors. Morale will certainly improve in the lab now, I should think, provided Valancourt's replacement is not also an absolute pilgarlic. I had prepared this trauma kit, but obviously that turned out to be an unnecessary precaution. Please, take it with my gratitude. I'm not sure murdering the head of security at a highly valued research facility makes the argument you think it does, but noted. Have no fear. No evidence of our little collaboration will survive. I'll see to it.
Nice.
Thank you again, but you mustn't stay. Go. I'll handle the cleanup.
Alright, all the best to you. Any loot? Loot though. Nothing.
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rifts could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Any riff around here? Nah. Ugh. Oh, 9 out of 10. Next satu. Now what? Now what? Saya nak cakap dengan anti Clio tu dah. Kita try balik dulu. Balik kapal. Alright. Oh, boleh cycle ni. Apa? Manager tasking head. bullet. Ooh, 6 out of 10. Merciless Master. When you are killed during combat or link. Melee weapon there's what's it called? Ya, apa tadi? Codes list bila stats ke? Coba ni. Sound ready for it. Oh. Okay. It's okay. Just take it. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's see. Sino kawan kau?
That scum, that shall not rest until the Council pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated. Do you truly believe this to be a fact? I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the Sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who strayed. I hope that is true. I sincerely doubt this.
Oh, dia keluar kat dia create kat kapal pula. Let's see. Aku rasa aku dah upgrade dah pasal untuk companion ni. Witness. Okay. Saya nak tengok aku boleh buat apa. Semua tinggi. You know what? Let's try. Tak tunjuk yang kat mana. Tak. Ada nak buat. Sap. Try cakap sekali lagi. Negotiate. Dia nak kena farm juga. Oh. Ke ada baju yang boleh aku cakap yang increase aku punya percakapan. Instant heal. Ada semua dia sebagai health. Kita boleh tengok di sini. Kita try sekali. Oh, boleh.
And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory Technician Third Class Genie Thirunadu Karasar, who submitted the following audio recording.
Kan macam mana anti-Clio punya tempat macam ni? Elevator pun kotor. Okay. Let's go again.
Look who it is, the instigator of this little affair. Mathematics. There. Oh, this must be Auntie Cleo's trademark wit. I expected better. Why, I don't know what you're referring to, I'm sure. Compared to how I treat my staff, I'm being a peach.
If I was discourteous, I apologize. So long as our mediator proves up to the task, surely we can remain civil. If not, these negotiations may prove short indeed.
Let's get down to it.
From where I'm positioned, I sense 3 sore points still in need of massage. Point 1, control of the archive. Point 2, oversight of production and distribution of skip cores. And point 3, management of Rift technology.
If there is one subject at the forefront of my mind, it is the archive. Before we go any further, I want it in writing that the Order will take full control of the archive without interference from Auntie's choice.
What? So the Order can set it fruitlessly idling for another few centuries? We would put it to far more practical use. Imagine the marketing strategies it could develop.
I would sever my own hand before giving custody of the archive over to a corporation. Humanity's ascension depends on its calculations. No, such a condition is out of the question.
Not completely sure you can convince me that Auntie's choice benefits from receiving 0 access to that wondrous little doodad. Oh, kindly enlighten me on precisely what those greater gains would be. Don't allow my...
The Order is pleased.
Yes, no one understands
where Auntie's choice.
So you ramp up...
We would be diligent about who we licensed out the skip drives to. And a monopoly over space travel is precisely what I wish to avoid. This technology should benefit all humanity.
Exactly right.
As with the likelihood, there is still the question of who... Although the science is still largely...
The Order would fritter away valuable time endlessly hand-wringing what to do with the technology. Auntie's Choice would actually use it. For good, of course. In a gainful manner.
Shit.
A 50-50 split? But that's so... equal.
Then better than a poke in the eye.
A poke in the eye would cost me less overhead. If Ruth's open to it, I believe I can agree on the general terms here. And, well, we can haggle over minor quibbling details like percentages later.
I shall look forward to brokering the math with you, Cleo. There is one final matter I wish to discuss. I require some chemicals that I have been told are manufactured at a plant on Praetor, controlled by Auntie's Choice.
I know which plant you're referring to, Ruth, and what comes out of it is hardly safe for general use. Out of professional curiosity, what could you possibly need with such dangerous compounds? Running a little experiment, are we? On what? Or whom?
That is, quite frankly, none of your concern.
You two are working together.
Precisely. Partners don't withhold secrets, although they can and probably should withhold extremely dangerous chemicals if not properly notified of what they will be used for.
I will make no progress with my request without further explanation, will I? While the archive is an infinitely complex machine, an equally complex apparatus has been designed which allows one to interact with it directly. Brain-to-logic assembly, as it were. Unfortunately, this headgear exacts a rather tremendous cost on the wearer. A certain panacea is needed to survive it, but I require these chemicals to finish it.
You seem nervous. Is there something more to this drug you're not telling us?
Perhaps I have not been entirely forthright. This treatment will enact a permanent change in my personality. Irreversible. But it will not cost me anything I would lament losing.
And I thought we were the ones who threw caution to the wind. Oh, well, Ruth, if worst comes to worst, I'd be happy to serve as a substitute teacher for the Order.
A generous offer, but I fear you lack a certain number of qualifications. Conscience, for example.
Define personality change.
There is a strong likelihood that it will short-circuit my limbic system, eradicating my ability to experience emotion.
Oh, so you'll be even more of a bore. Ooh, doesn't sound like you'll be much fun at our future board meetings.
Fun as a metric of any significance. That math is confidential, but I have enough reason to believe the outcome will be favorable.
Who am I to object?
I did not anticipate needing to fight for my own physical autonomy, but thank you for respecting my choice.
Oh, how it's delightful to me to see you squirm. All right. I'll get you your weird chemicals. I'll even provide you our corporate discount, practically wholesale. Best I'll say is today's outcome is workable. Barely. Our gains were not as exclusive as I had hoped they'd be.
Arriving at any arrangement even remotely equitable was statistically improbable. Be glad our mediator managed to find a middle path forward. As am I. You certainly have a way of curving probability into your favor.
Well, that'll be all for today. Don't forget to purchase the latest in Auntie's Choice products out on the value-added Esplanade, or enjoy a refreshing cocktail at the Best Choice. And do come see me personally when you have time. I have just the thing in mind for an accomplished freelancer such as yourself.
One moment. There are still the logistics of recapturing the archive to consider.
We'll, of course, provide our expert troops to support these efforts. Have your people call my people to sort details. Doodaloo!
Brusque as ever. These troopers will certainly help us manage the Protectorate forces easier, especially if supported by your help. But it would be irrational to expect you to endanger your own life without a more specific strategy in place. Fortunately, I have already given this some thought. First, Order forces must move into our former headquarters at Spyreton. A simpler task now that you have liberated it. By all accounts, you thoroughly routed the enemy. Well done. More importantly, there is a lift located in Spyreton which can deliver our troops into the Archive to assist you against the Protectorate. Unlocking and calling that lift can only be done from within the Archive, however. So you will need to infiltrate the Archive by alternate means, via a bridge connected to Newton. Fortunately, I am told you already dealt with the cultists there. Unfortunately, you will still need to find a way past a small rift currently blocking the bridge.
Oh, I got the rift already. The device.
Ordinarily, I do not fancy surprises, but you are proving an exception to that rule. With such a device in hand, bypassing the rift should be as rudimentary as pie. And perhaps at some later date, you will also permit our scientists to analyze this gadget at length in one of our labs, provided all goes according to plan.
Oh, sure. Anything else?
There is a computronical key that you will also need to locate within the Archive called the Calcaduceus. The Calcaduceus grants special access to the Archive. Once it is back in Order hands, we will have full control over its systems once more. Until the Order has control over the Archive again, this discussion is all but moot. You know what must be done. May you achieve progress in accordance with the plan.
I'm impressed, Commander. I really thought you'd botch that.
Lol.
Or maybe I was just hoping you would. I personally prefer them at each other's throats.
Well, actually aku botch tu dah 2 kali. Alright, kita stop dulu setakat ni. So, jumpa korang next time. Assalamualaikum.